Alright guys, Spider here. This is Modern Warfare 3. Remember how I told you in a previous video that C. Fisher and I were going to start doing some doubles GBs on Search and Destroy Modern Warfare 3? Well, we thought we'd get together this night and practice. So we're just trying out some stuff and... Oh my god, I freaking... Why can I not get up that window? Anyways, that was a pretty bad fail. And we're just trying some stuff out. We're not being too serious at this point. We just wanted to play together, and I don't know how he didn't see me. So we're playing against a couple of guys. Actually, one guy off of our. Oh my god! Yes, Spider, you don't have commando, and you almost failed not killing him there. So Ivanovich is on our the live stream a fair bit, and Central. I think Fisher plays with him fairly often, or sometimes. I'm not too sure, actually. You just invited them in, and we played. So, we're just going at it, and there are a lot of rules with the MLG variant. Only 8 of the 16 maps play, I believe, according to Fisher. Fisher knows a lot more about the GB rules and the MLG rules than I do. So, and I'm just trying some of my basic rushes, and the thing is... you know, outside of the maps, there are a whole bunch of things that you can't use as far as perks and weapons and attachments, and it's crazy. Like, you can't use blast shields, so there's a lot of stunning that goes on in these games. Like, a lot of stuns. You can't use like explosive equipment outside of your like frags, semtex, that sort of thing. You can use stuns, concussions. Like, you can't use claymores and stuff, motion sensors or anything like that. So, with the weapons, you can't use, you know, like, I don't think you can even use shotguns. You can't have 2 attachments as a proficiency on your weapons. So it's just a lot. It's a lot, and I don't know if it's a result of people complaining about it or what. But I don't know. Anyways, I think it puts people on an even keel, though, as far as sort of skill level as you're playing this, because you're not relying on a lot of things like your claymores and motion sensors and stuff like that. So I think it's a better comparison of skill, at least in my mind, and I think that's what the intent is anyway. So I'm planting here. I'm not sure where the other guy is. And I'm just gonna kind of run around here. I've changed my class up. I am running the MP5, and I started running the MP7 after this. I got a silencer. I run... Oh, he tricked me, man. Okay, he freaking... That was a good move, man. Sensual, this guy can play. So he... I mean, and I gotta check, right? He obviously tried to defuse, to make the noise to bring me out. But then he immediately... And I knew that side of the bomb was where I planted... Or that side of the target was where I planted the bomb. So he immediately goes around the other side. I was totally not expecting him on that side. I knew he might be tricking me or drawing me out, but at the same time, you almost have to check, you know, and you can take a little bit longer than I did, but still. So I wanted to try and catch him by surprise there, but obviously I failed. Okay, so I don't know where these guys went. Fisher's throwing stuns like crazy. These guys are throwing stuns like crazy. I'm trying to flank them, but I don't even think they went up here. I don't know if they went B side. I think Fisher's calling they went A side, though. Central got him, unfortunately. And it's just me. I'm the last alive. 2v1. Not sure what's going to happen here. So, but we played a lot of games, and I'll post a few up over the next few days. And it's good practice. It's really good practice. And I think we'll do this a couple more times, and then actually register and get in some real game battles. Like I said, I don't think we're going to spend a whole lot of time just trying to come up with strategies for the maps and stuff like that, but maybe coordinate a little bit better, because at the beginning of every round we're like, okay, so what do you want to do, Fisher? I don't know. What do you want to do? Alright, I'm going to go this way. Okay, I'm going to go this way. So if we can coordinate that a little bit better, I think we'll be better off. And Fisher knows all the spots for throwing stuns and throwing semtex, especially on the smaller maps at the beginning of the rounds, and he can pinpoint them pretty good. So, but I am trying all the rushes that I would normally do in pub matches, and some of them, like I said, some of them aren't going to work. There's a couple maps where a lot of times I would do the rush, and in pubs, you don't necessarily run into the enemy players as soon as you would on GBs, for instance, or playing like this with a 2v2 when the guys are rushing pretty hard on the other side. You do end up running into them a lot sooner than you would expect in a lot of cases. So I got the bomb plant here, and also it alternates every round. So you're on offense and then defense and offense, defense, that sort of thing. Alright, so I'm coordinating with Fisher here, and there's a lot of communication as well. So we're coordinating with this. And I'm just running around. Oh, and there he is. Damn! Fisher got the headshot. I was trying to go for the knife kill. We actually both heard him defusing. And I know you probably can't hear a lot of it because we have the I have got the game volume turned down, but if I had the game volume turned up, you wouldn't be able to hear me. Alright, so we're back on D. And usually I'll rush the route to the side that I spawn on. So if I spawn on the right-hand side, I'll rush right. If I spawn on the left-hand side, I'll rush left. We actually had a couple of good games on Dome. Maybe I'll post them. And, oh, also, as far as some of the game options, perks are, kill streaks are disabled. Friendly fire is on. So a lot of these stuns, again, when we don't have that coordination, we actually ended up stunning ourselves fairly often. So if I'm doing a rush, and I think that was actually Fisher's stun, possibly, if I'm not mistaken, that actually stunned me on that rush. And, you know, that guy probably would have killed me anyway. Perhaps. Maybe not. But anyways, Fisher saw that guy. See that guy to the left? Yeah, I think he actually saw him. And I asked him about it later. I said, man, did you see that guy to the left? And he's like, yeah, I saw him. I'm like, man, I didn't think you saw him. Because I thought he might have taken that guy out first. But that was a good play on his part right there. Like I said, I told Fisher when we were going to start this thing, I said, Fisher, make sure you bring your backpack because you're going to be carrying me, bud. You're going to be carrying me on your back. But I actually held my own. I did fairly well. I mean, there's a couple games where we got that we lost with that, especially playing against these guys, Ivanovich and Sensual. I think we got our butts kicked on bootleg. I hate bootleg though. I don't hate bootleg, but let's just say it's not my best map. And I'm not just saying that because we lost on it. So did I say what was different with my class? No, my class is pretty much the same. The only thing different is that instead of steady aim, I'm using dead silence. And I know I discussed, okay, in pubs, I do not think dead silence is needed. In game battles, that's an entirely different story. So don't quote me and say, oh, you said it doesn't matter that you don't use dead silence. No, I don't care about using dead silence in public matches, alright? Vastly, entirely different than playing game battles 2v2. Dead silence, for sure. So we ended up winning it. This was actually the first game that we played. This is the first match that we played, and we played a bunch of others. And like I said, I'll post some more over the next few days if you guys want. And then hopefully soon we'll get into some actual GBs and post that as well. Anyways, I hope you liked it. I'm SpiderBite, and I'm out. Hey guys, if you're still around, why not come over to youtube.com/webofspiderbite and help support me during my P90X 90-day challenge. This is a challenge I haven't worked out in like something like 8 months. This is a challenge just to get in shape over the next 90 days. I'm going to be chronicling it with vlogs and workout sessions over the next 90 days. So check it out. Come and help support me. And maybe I'll give you some motivation to get off your ass and do some exercise. Anyways, click on the link in the description or annotation, depending on where you're watching this, and check it out. Check me out. Yeah, SpiderBite out.